Hi there, it's Esther Herbert. I'm in for another video visit today. I am so excited to show you the wall behind me. It isn't the wall of blue yet, but heavenly blue morning glories have been planted, little seedlings and little plants, and now they've grown all the way to the top of the roof there. So this is what my mom loved, was the color of the heavenly blue and the morning glories, and she mentioned that in her book that she wrote, and I have been doing these with my BF for about I don't know, about 10 years now in honor of Mom, and now we have fallen in love with them. So I thought, hey, this would be a good spot on my day off. I'm on vacation this week to do a video visit. Now the video visit this week is going to be a little hard-hitting. It'll be something that'll be difficult to hear for some of us. I know it was for me personally, but I want to talk about moving on. Now, moving on is not a particularly wonderful term, especially when your heart is involved. Now, many times we get excited about people and have, a wonderful experience for a little while. And then sometimes things turn and they become toxic. They become something that's not good for us. They become something that is detrimental to our self-esteem. Our self-confidence in the world of mental health is so important. So if you are battling a mental illness today and you have people or someone around you that is eroding your self-confidence, they might be doing it in one way or another. You don't know what it might be, but it would be something that is hurtful, making you feel less than, unworthy, not good enough, someone that doesn't give you the time that you deserve, someone that doesn't appreciate who you really are. When you feel like you're a bother to someone, of course there's self-introspection and seeing what you're doing that might not be a good thing, or it might be something that is bothering the other person. Then you want to talk about it. Then you want to work your way through it if at all possible. And when you've exhausted all of that, there might be a time that you have to move on. And that is very painful. I think we can all think back on people and fractured relationships that we go through, and sometimes it is just not going to work out. So what we need to do is to figure out how we're going to extricate ourselves and how we're going to do it in a way, that isn't, hurtful to our character. And you want to do it in a way that they get the idea. If they have not listened to you before, then you might have to get more direct, more blunt, more to the point. And maybe that's not your personality, and maybe that's something that's really difficult for you. So what I suggest is that you get with the people in your life that you do trust, that you believe have your best interest at heart, that inner circle that I've talked about before, and you consult them. And if you pray with people, you pray with them, and you decide pros and cons, and you talk about how you're feeling, and you go to your doctor. I have gone to my doctor, and he has given me a couple of very good articles about this very thing. But you don't want to take any kind of emotional abuse, something that you can't recover from very easily, and it's time to move on. And when your inner circle advises the same as what you are thinking, then you're on the right path. Now, it's a painful experience. When your heart is involved, it's almost impossible to pull apart. Of course, there'll be times when it's not a person that you can extricate yourself from. That may mean you're going to spend less time with. You're going to, just back away as best as you can. If it's a family member or somebody that lives close to you, or a neighbor or a friend or a coworker, just backing off is what you can do, because you do still have to see them every day. But if you can, move on with your head held high, and you've expressed everything that you've wanted to, and you don't look back, because it's an amazing thing. I have found just recently that God will put someone else in your path. Now, whether that's going to be a tight bosom buddy or a wonderful, fun acquaintance, you don't know. But you do know that life does move on, and that God will provide you somebody else that will give you a lift, give your spirit something that you can go, yay, you know, as you felt so downtrodden, you can feel good about yourself again. So building back your self-confidence, you know, with some self-talk, with some counseling, with some prayer, with some inner circle talk, that is the most important thing when you've been through something like that. And know that you are not alone, because there are many, many people in the world that go through such a thing. I believe in you. I believe that your mental health is so important, and that's why we do these video visits. So let me tell you that I know that life does move forward and you can do it. Okay? So take care of yourself. God bless, and have a wonderful day. Have a look at the heavenly blue wall of morning glories behind me when I get up here, and take care. All right. Bye-bye.